Let's have a look at propagating colocasia plants, the well-known elephants here. This one is coal miner, and there's some very clever things we can do with these. Like strawberry plants, they send out runners or stolons of various lengths. This coal miner, you can see here, has a stolon that goes out to create this plant here. What you'll find is that this little plant here will soon grow on and be a really quite big plant for next year. Different colocasia have different length stolons. For example, this black magic, the stolons are very, very short, so the whole thing ends up being like a small clump that you can break up at the end of the season. We'll be looking at this one, Fontenay's quite similar one, red stemmed hybrid. Now we've fought our way to the middle of the bed and we find this Fontenay's here, and if I look down, here is the stolon, and it runs all the way along here. And there is a plant at the end of it, and it's already rooted itself down into mulch here. So I'm just going to separate this right at the plant, and we'll go and take a closer look. I've left these stolons on the plant through winter when they've been dug up and put in the greenhouse, and had this one in a pot at the end. So I've managed to catch 5 or 6 from a single plant. But there is actually a better way. These roots you can see here are already strong enough to support this, so I can very simply chop this off and stick it in a pot. And there it is, a good healthy plant for next year. But there's more you can do than that. Let's just put this on one side. And the rest of the stolon, you can see some roots coming here. And if you follow down, every so often you'll come across something like a little bit of a joint. And what you do is you simply snip those off. So now, in addition to that plant I just created, I have 5 separate stolon joints just from the one stolon. These I now put into a small seed tray, and ideally put in a heated propagator, but they don't have to. And 3 or 4 weeks later, this is what I get. And there's still more coming up, as you can see over here. But let's just take this one, gently lift it, and you can see that has generated a load of roots, absolutely masses. Probably I could have done with a bigger pot, but this will do. Put them in here. And if you fancy the look of this one, come to one of our openings next year, and it will be for sale, as we've got plenty of these already. That's it for today.